Hi, everybody. I know you probably saw me on my show a little while ago on TTR and KKNW. TTR is Transformation Talk Radio. Sorry, uh, that's the 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 radio lingo. Anyway, I did an Instagram live, and I don't know that it got shared over here. So I just wanted to say I'm really excited today because my first class with the Academy of Divine Knowledge is launching today. It's called The Vibration of Change. And I wanted to let everybody know that it's gone live and that if you want to register to take that introductory class, you not only get my class, but you get a whole lot of other content from other visionaries. You get interviews, you get classes, you get guided experiences. So I want to encourage you to do that. But I also want to just say that it's with vibration of change, it's something that is often overlooked with conscious manifestation techniques. It's often overlooked when thinking in terms of why am I manifesting? Why am I not manifesting something? And I just want to tell you a little bit about how it was born for me. It was, years ago, I healed myself of the early stages of lymphoma. And it's when, at that point in time at least, the only thing that doctors had to offer for that was chemotherapy that was indefinite. There was nothing curative. And they had told me that they didn't want to start treating me until it was like, a little bit more advanced because they'd found that if you started treating people too early with these toxic chemicals, then people tended to die earlier. So they're saying, we're just going to wait and watch until it gets to be bad enough. And then we're going to start you on chemotherapy. Well, I really didn't like that life plan because, first of all, I had nothing to do, that would help me to heal right then and there, or so I thought. And secondly, chemotherapy, the rest of my life. So I ended up doing a lot of exploring in terms of, about conscious manifestation techniques, about what's the mind-body connection. And to make a long story short, that I won't get into here and now, I basically found my way to healing. I changed my diet. I learned manifestation techniques. I did all sorts of things. And eventually the cancer disappeared without any medical treatment. So it kind of put me on a different life path. I had been a statistician at that point, and it got me really curious about conscious manifestation techniques. The mind-body connection, but not only the mind-body connection, but how the mind and how our energy can affect and attract different experiences into our lives. And eventually I became a healer. And it's interesting because, eventually I facilitated lots of healings and went on to teach internationally. But it was about an energetic approach, a hands-off approach to helping shift people's lives, not only in terms of physical healings, but psychological healings, manifesting new things in their lives. And the first big healing I saw in my practice didn't fit the model of how I had healed myself of cancer, and I was really confused about it. So, sometimes when we try to wrap our minds around things in a way where like we treat it as though it's a math problem, we should be able to solve things within our life. Sometimes when you put your mind to it, you really can't figure it out. And it was one of those times when I was just completely confused about it. So I said to the powers that be, I need more information. Can you please share with me how all healing works, how all how all manifestation works, whether we're talking about healing our bodies or, manifesting a new kind of friendship or a mate or abundance or whatever. And it was one of those moments when all of a sudden, when I was doing something else, I think I was taking a bath, actually. Water can be a very powerful way of getting into the flow. And all of a sudden it hit me. And that's how the vibration of change, that whole concept was born. And I think of the vibration of change as being something where you're in alignment. It's kind of like you're greasing the wheels of positive change instead of getting in your own way. And it's an ingredient that is needed in the mix of conscious manifestation. So it's something that I learned more about, and I sort of developed a class around it. I've taught it in workshops, live workshops. Haven't taught a live workshop in a while now. It's been strange times in our world. So I'm really happy to be sharing it with you today over on the Academy of Divine Knowledge. And I put the link in the description if you're interested in joining me over there. All right, so anyway, I've been on Facebook Live a lot today. Did a wonderful show with Arthur Kanagas, and he was talking about the world, the new video. What was it called? The World is My Country. It's a wonderful video, and we had an interesting conversation. You'll find that down below as well. So anyway, happy weekend, everybody. Thanks for joining me here today.